Thursday night grades, sports.com. Sign in vertical bracket register help shop TV radio mobile. Sunday on CBS the NFL in CBS-1 p.m. NFL, MLB, NBA, NHL, Cup, FP, Cup, BB Golf, US Open High School video more. Fantasy football news, player news, rankings, projections. Fantasy baseball news, player news, rankings, projections. Fantasy basketball news, player news, rankings, projections. Fantasy hockey news, player news, rankings, projections. Test your skills and win up to $5,000 per league. Sign up now. Play this new 4-week game for short-term action with season-long payouts. Sign up now. Play the most awarded fantasy football game in the web. Create a league. Start or join a fantasy basketball league in the #1 fantasy sports site. Sign up now. Fantasy news and analysis, all CBS Sports fantasy games, Fantasy Act Central. NFL home scores, standings, schedule, stats, teams, players, transactions, expert picks, odds, draft. NFL headlines. MLB home scores, standings, schedule, stats, teams, players, transactions, injuries, odds, rumors. MLB headlines. NBA home draft scores, schedule, standings, stats, teams, players, transactions, injuries, odds. NBA headlines. NHL home draft scores, schedule, standings, stats, teams, players, transactions, injuries, rumors. NHL headlines. Cup, FP home scores, standings, schedule, stats, conferences, teams, players, rankings, playoffs, odds, bowl projections. Cup, FP headlines. Cup, BB home scores, standings, schedule, stats, teams, players, rankings, odds, and Cup tournament recruiting. Cup, BB headlines. Golf home leaderboard, schedules, players, stats, expert picks, rankings, equipment, masters. Golf headlines. Tennis home scores, US Open rankings, players. US Open headlines. High school home baseball, boys basketball, football, girls basketball, girls volleyball, boys soccer. High school headlines. Video home live fantasy, BB Today Fantasy, FP Today College, BB on CBS. Video headlines. Local NASCAR, tennis, soccer, boxing, horse racing, arena football, act, podcasts, bowling, Olympics, BPR of Site Index. Atlanta, Baltimore, Boston, Charlotte, Chicago, Cleveland, Dallas, Fort Worth. Denver, Detroit, Houston, Los Angeles, Miami, Minnesota, Philadelphia. New York, Pittsburgh, Sacramento, San Francisco, Street. Louis, Tampa, Washington. NFL home scores, standings, schedule, stats, teams, players, transactions, injuries, rumors, picks, odds, draft. NFL scores. My scores, MLB, NFL, Cup, FP, tennis, golf. Full NFL scoreboard. Pete Prisco, Sr., NFL columnist. Follow Pete. Thursday night grades, September 6, 2013, 12:56 a.m. at 7 p.m. Yeah, that's good enough for an A for Peyton Manning and the Broncos. USATC. Broncos, when your quarterback throws 7 touchdown passes like Peyton Manning did, it has to be an A+. They blew out the defending champions in grand style. After a slow start, the defense played better with a lead. Von Miller wasn't even needed. Grade, A+. Ravens, they showed a lot of flaws in getting blown out. But it was just one game. Joe Flacco did some good things at times, but also had some rough patches. Losing Jacoby Jones hurt. The defense was horrible. Grade, D. Topics, Jacoby Jones, Joe Flacco, Peyton Manning, Baltimore Ravens, Denver Broncos, NFL. About Pete Prisco. Follow on Twitter. Google+. RSS. Pete Prisco has covered the NFL for 3 decades, including working as a beat reporter in Jacksonville for the Jaguars. He hosted his own radio show for 7 years, and is the self-anointed star of CBS Sports show, Eye on Football. When he's not watching game tape, you can find Pete on Twitter or dreaming of an Arizona State national title in football. You may also like Point Big Est cover left curly bracket font size.